Yo, stop scrolling and listen. Ripple just pulled off something huge, and if you don't understand it, you're gonna miss the single biggest shift in crypto this year. Think about it. We're not talking about another ETF rumor or some hyped up meme coin. We're talking about direct access into the deepest financial plumbing in the world, the Federal Reserve and SWIFT. The same rails trillions move through every single day. And here's the craziest part. The breadcrumbs are already here. Tokenized stocks hitting Ethereum, new laws on the horizon, and Ripple sliding on in through the back door with a play that nobody saw coming. By the end of this video, you're going to see exactly how Ripple just got into the system, what it means for XRP, and why this might be the clearest path we've ever had to mainstream adoption. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the Bullwinkle Blueprint, your one-stop shop for all your crypto needs and Ripple and XRP news. If you're new around here, hey, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. If you're coming back for some more of that good info, that info you don't get anywhere else, hit that thumbs up. That is the ultimate way to support the channel for free. The more thumbs up we get, the more YouTube will push the video and the more followers that come over to the channel. It's free and it takes you 2 seconds. If you're looking to become a channel member and go ad free, hey, hit that join button below any of my videos. Now, without further ado, let's jump into a Bitcoin. $111,630. It's currently up 1.35%. Ethereum coming in at 4,377. It's down 0.07%. And XRP coming in at the number 3 spot, retaking its crown, jumping back over Tether. Tether thought it had it, and it doesn't have it. $2.85. I'm not mad at it. I'll tell you right now, I'm not mad at it. Total cryptocurrency market cap, $3.84 trillion. Now, folks, if you don't know, now you know. My old channel, Bullwinkle, it is back. We got the confirmation on Monday. Pay attention to that channel. If you're not subscribed to it, go over there and subscribe to it as well. We got something special in store for you on that channel. First video was dropped yesterday. You'll get another couple of videos on that channel as well today. And we get this because today was the big day. X stocks from Ondo is live on Ethereum. 60. Yes, you heard that correctly. 60 tokenized stocks. I mean, we're talking anywhere from Nvidia, Amazon, Tesla, Meta, Walmart. You know, the big dogs. These aren't fake synthetic knockoffs. These are the real equities that are now moving on chain. That's not just a new product launch. That's traditional Wall Street assets bleeding straight into the crypto rails. And if you think that's small, well, I'm going to ask you to zoom out for a second, folks. Because the global stock market is worth over $109 trillion. Crypto is barely over $2 trillion. I'll let you do the math. Because this is the door that opens the floodgates. This is the moment we are going to look back on and remember. And if you've been watching Ondo, well, you've been watching the setup. The chart, as Keith said right here, make sure you go give Keith a follow, Carolina Keith _1. He said it. He clipped it on Tuesday. He said Ondo is going to make a big move here. One more level to break, sitting at 98 cents. That's the level to go. We are 1 cent away from it currently. The chart, it's called up like a spring. Why? Well, because Ondo is already knee-deep in tokenized treasuries and real-world assets. And every time legacy finance dips its toes into blockchains, Ondo's narrative gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So we got tokenized stocks on chain. Ondo's looking ready for a breakout, and an entirely new market is forming right in front of our very eyes. But here's where it gets bigger, because they're calling for it. It's time to pass the Clarity Act. That's right. Listen to this real quick, and let's talk about it.
We passed the Clarity Act in the House before we left for August. We showed overwhelming bipartisan support. Why? Because we know we need the United States to be the leader in Web3 technology, and that means we need a regulatory framework for digital assets here in the United States. This is possibly the most important piece of legislation that the Senate's going to pass in a bipartisan manner later this year. I'd love to see the Senate bring up the Clarity Act again, as passed by the House with overwhelming support. And if they do that, I think what we have an opportunity to do is cement the U.S. as the global leader in the digital assets space. This is incredibly important at a period of time where the United States dominated Web 2. It led to big tech. I don't love all aspects of big tech, but at least they're domiciled in the United States of America. Web 3 is an opportunity to democratize the internet and make sure that that innovation and development is occurring in the United States, providing appropriate consumer protections. And if the Senate acts on the Clarity Act as passed by the House, we have an opportunity to truly unleash the golden age of digital assets here in the United States and maintain the United States as the world leader in the digital assets, but also importantly in the...
All right, so you see, this isn't just about a few tokenized stocks or a single project mooning. This is about legitimacy. And when major names like Tesla and Amazon show up on chain, it forces regulators to take this space seriously. And that's why the timing, boy, oh boy, it couldn't be any better, because the U.S. is about to vote on the Clarity Act. Now, the Clarity Act isn't some boring piece of legislation. It's the foundation that could cement the U.S. as the global leader in digital assets. We're talking about clear rules, open doors for institutions, and the green light for trillions of dollars to finally enter the space without hesitation. And think about the competition here. Europe is already rolling out MiCA. Asia is sprinting ahead with blockchain-based payment systems. If the US drags its feet, it loses. Full stop, folks. No ifs, ands, or buts. It is a full stop. So push this for tokenized stocks. It's not random. It's ammo. It's evidence that the system is ready. The pipes are built, and this time is the time to pass legislation right now. But here's the part that ties it all together. Ripple isn't waiting for permission. They've already made their move. And what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about this. Ripple gains indirect access to the Federal Reserve infrastructure via their FIS integration as a third-party token service provider. And they also gain access to SWIFT. Folks, this is breaking. This is what we've been waiting for. I didn't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. This is the icing on the cake. So Ripple gained indirect access to the Federal Reserve infrastructure through FIS as a third-party token service provider. Also, remember, Ripple is providing for direct access into the Fed and opening their own banking charter. Plus, we got Hidden Roads, which is the institutional clearinghouse. Let all that just sit in the back of your mind as we talk about this major piece of information here. So let's read it again. Ripple. Yes, Ripple, the company behind XRP, well, they just plugged into the system that clears payments for the world's largest economy. That's the Fed's payment plumbing. And if that wasn't enough for you, Ripple's reach now extends into SWIFT, the network that connects over 11,000 financial institutions across more than 200 countries. You see the picture forming, right? Tokenized assets on the side, legislation clearing the path, and Ripple sliding into the exact rails that control global money movement. This isn't a rumor here, everyone. This is positioning. Ripple has been playing chess while everyone else has been playing checkers. And now with indirect access through FIS, they don't need to fight the system. They are integrated into the system. Look closely. Fed, SWIFT, Ripple. What's the bridge asset? It's simple. It is XRP. There you go. You can see the document pulled up on your screen. You can see in the bottom right-hand corner where it talks about FIS WorldPay, and it mentions down there Ripple and PayPal are both down there connecting up to banks. You can see SWIFT in the upper right-hand corner. We come over to the next slide. You can see down here that they are connected via their third-party service provider. That would be Ripple being the third party, connecting in to get real-time payment schemes. Now, we've been seeing a lot of hate from SWIFT and the SWIFT community coming after and taking shots at Ripple. There is a reason for this, and this is one of your reasons. So let's connect the dots here. X stocks by Ondo just brought the biggest names in equities on chain. The Clarity Act could lock in the U.S. as the digital asset leader, opening the floodgates for institutional adoption. And Ripple, through FIS, just gained indirect access to the Federal Reserve and SWIFT. Folks, this isn't random news. It's a sequence. First, tokenized assets, then legal clarity. Finally, the integration that cements Ripple's role as the neutral bridge currency. If you're holding XRP, understand this. You're not just holding a coin. You're holding the key to the future of the financial system. And this move with the Fed and SWIFT, it might be the most important confirmation we have seen that the world is shifting right under our very feet. Stay sharp, stay informed, and stay ready, because this story, it's only getting bigger. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on your way out, and I'll catch all y'all in the next one.